Hello. Hi. Okay, this is gonna be Jenna's first video, so I might have to talk to her a little bit more than I can talk to you sometimes. But first, before we start talking, I want to do a couple things. Yeah, you can see like she's already like, what in the heck is going on here? Okay, so as she just hangs out and does whatever, don't dig in there. You, let's see. We'll do it in a productive way. Are you? Yes. So we've been having a good time, and she's been opening up every day. Every single day, she's opening up more and more. And right now, I have food in my pocket, so you're gonna get a chance to see how I do this. Yes, good girl. Okay, so far, like today's been the best day for her, like coming out of her shell. Yesterday we had a lot of glimpses of what might look like, and today she fully, I feel like, is out of her shell. As demonstrated. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Can you sit? Jenna, sit. Sit. Yes, good girl. That's a good girl. Okay. We'll get that. All right. So what I'm saying is, I feel like she's fully opened up, right? Opening up meaning emotionally stable and available and in a mind frame where she has like trust in the new lifestyle, in us, in me, and all that, right? And we're gonna talk a little bit about her. Oh, actually, the whole video is talking about emotional security and how that is the prerequisite before we can do any kind of formal training. Like, don't jump on people, don't do this. Like, her big thing is she gets so nervous about stuff or anxiety, I don't know what you want to call it. She just doesn't feel good about certain things. Even us in the first couple of days. Now you're trying to steal from me. So, yes, good job. And I know like the pawing thing she does is what you were talking about, and we're gonna work on all those things. But before we can get to all that stuff, she has to first understand communication. She has to first understand like how to get through stuff with me. So in these next couple of days, what I'm working on is building enough trust that she'll let me lead her through complex emotional stress. Okay? And if she can trust me to do that, yes. If she can trust me to do that, then we can get to the more specific things, right? So in my training, we start out with the most broadest subject, and then we go down to the more specific things. Precision, right? That's later. So as far as her trusting me and stuff, I think I'm in all the way. She's playing with me. She's doing this with me. She's really happy. I haven't told her any no or any kind of negative anything, really. We've just been existing together in the same space. We do a lot of walking together, and we've just been hanging out. And I've been learning her, So I feel like I have a pretty good understanding. We've established our reward system. Her reward system is, of course, petting and food, right? So there's a relationship between understanding how a dog gets rewarded and what they get rewarded for that is directly related to how confident they're gonna feel, okay? So it's not simply just giving her food. It's not simply just giving her food or making her feel good. It's about showing the connection between what she has done is what has earned her this interaction that ends in a positive way, sometimes with pets and sometimes with a food reward. So it's the very interaction coupled with what she has done to earn it that makes her feel really good. And dogs have that understanding, that perception that, ooh, I earned that, I earned that reward. Yes. No. Yeah, no, buddy. Thanks, but no thanks. I can't steal it. Yes. So I've been carefully marking certain behaviors she does, and I've been seeing tremendous improvement over certain things, In particular, just kind of how she greets and wants to start an engagement with me. And I don't know if she's done that with you or if she does that only with strangers or people that she's not so sure of yet. But she would just come right up and crawl into my space, and I don't like that behavior. And what I want a dog to do is come up a little bit more confident and certain in that situation. So I've been kind of helping her. I've been kind of showing her, like, you don't have to be submissive. And actually, if you're not submissive, which let me see if I can demonstrate it, and then I'm going to get to my main thing that I want to do the video on, is we're going to try to show and introduce to her the place bed today, and I know she's going to be like pretty much afraid of it. I know she was at the eval, so yeah, come on. Yes. So come on. Yes. So this is way better, right? But like she would come up anytime to me within like 2 feet radius, she would come up and start crawling. And today was the first day in the morning, like I got her to like snap out of doing that. Come on, buddy. Jenna. Good girl. Yes. And I would just pick her up off the, like she would just fall to the ground and I would just pick her up slowly and just kind of like instantly, as soon as her chest was upright and like this, I would say yes and mark it for her. And all of a sudden she was like, wait a minute, if I could just do that, there's a reward in it for me. And then all of a sudden she started like giving it a little effort and I started rewarding it. And she quickly came to being like, wait a minute, oh, you want to have fun? And boom, now she's like this, you know, which probably is how you see her. So, okay, I'll get on topic here. Let me pick up my phone. Hi, buddy. So I haven't done anything since the eval when it comes to the place bed stuff, just because I've been working on our relationship. Now she enjoys my company, she's trusting me, so it's kind of like now I can stress our relationship a little bit in order to try to get her to understand that I want her to do this next objective, you know? What are you doing, you silly? You are so silly. I just threw a toy. Just a toy, huh? Come on, knucklehead. Okay, so now when I start doing this, I'm gonna just focus a lot on her, and you can see she's just instantly avoiding it. Look at her body language. She's looking at it all weird like. She's circling it. She might even bark at it. But okay, so now I'm gonna try to like just focus on her, and if I can talk to the camera, I will. Right, buddy? Come on, let's check this thing out. Okay, hold on 1 second here. See, and there's another thing that's happening, right? I am trying to get my body to look at her body, but she's aware of that being a stressor. So she does a good job of like sneaking and staying in my hind spot, right? And I'm not using my leash to pull her around yet. I want this to be something like we do like a little bit organically. Okay, buddy, there you go. Now she's in front of me. That means she has a little bit more trust. She is a little secure. Yes. So I'm going to reward that for her and mark that. And again, I'm going to allow her. She's a little hesitant here, but I'm going to allow this to happen. Good job. Good girl. Super, buddy. Come on, check this out with me. You see this? And as soon as I gestured to it, she took that giant step back, right? So now we let her, yes, good girl. She made the effort to come up to it. Hence, I'm going to give her this big piece right there. Good girl. Okay. And now because she felt pressure from that object, now we're going to release the pressure by walking away. And it'll give her a second to like realize that we did it. Yeah, you did something, right? It was a little bit scary, but you got something reward. You got a reward in a very scary moment. We did it together. That's my girl. Yeah, good girl. Yes, she showed interest in it and then looks for a reward now. Yes, okay. And so like right there in her head, I'm communicating that there is a peculiar interest in that. And let's overcome our fear to discover the reward. Yes, good girl. This is a little bit of what we call free shaping, right? It's like a guided free shaping session, really. So come on, buddy. One more time. Let's try this. Yeah, good girl. I'm asking for her to come over it now. Good girl. That's a good girl. Okay. Yeah. That's a super, buddy. Super. Yeah, let's go back. Let's try this again. Come on. Yes. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So it's this very interaction that she's celebrating. Yes, that's a good sit. That's better. That's what we were working on. So what's happening is that even though this was a small, it's not like the most terrifying thing in the world that's ever happened to her, but it's a small way for us to develop a relationship, conquering some things that are scary. We start small. Tomorrow might be a little bit different. We might conquer something a little bit more scarier, you know? But it's the mechanism of communication that I'm trying to, See the pawing? And I'm going to wait that out. That's something more detailed and more specific. So that's going to be one of the last things I really stress. And I can also free shape this. If she tries a different thing, I will give her a reward for that. Like if she sits right here. But I want her to come to the conclusion on her own, really. Yes, I'll just give it to her for just looking and patiently waiting. There's a girl. Super. So my bottom line, I guess what I'm trying to communicate is like, in order to get her to have a command that says go place and her lay on it and stay on it and calm down on it, she must find that Jeff's guidance always is emotionally secure, right? Like, I can trust Jeff. So come on, baby. Let's go do this one more time. Just see how far we can get. Ready? Yeah, good girl. And I'm really tempting her right here. Yes, and she's touched it there. Yes, let's see. She's willing to stay, it seems like, so I'm going to push a little bit more. Come on, Bubba. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I'm asking for a step now. She's struggling with it. Come on, baby. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on, Bubba. Come on, you can do this right there. See? Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah, come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, girl. You can do this. Come on. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Come on. Yes. One step. Yes, good girl. Yeah, good job, buddy. Woohoo, good girl. Yeah, there's my girl. That's a good job. Yes. Good job, buddy. Wow. So let me go back and try this again. Let's see. Ready, buddy? Let's see what we can show off now, maybe. Come on, buddy. Let's go one more time. Come on. You got it. Yeah, yes, good girl. And I'm rewarding at the moment that she took that extra step. And now I'll push. Okay, there you go. Now I'll push to see what else I can get without making it too scary for her. There we go. Ready? Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, good girl. She's going to go back to where it worked out last time. There's my girl. Yes. Yes, good girl. All the way on. Good place. That's a good place. Here's a good girl. Yes. We have to make it super duper awesome now. That's my girl. That a girl. Yes. Super, buddy. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. And the place is a different texture, different bouncy less level. It's not steady really. Yes, good girl. Okay, come on. Yeah, love it, buddy. Woohoo. Super, bud. Yeah. Look at my girl. That's a good girl. Wow, look at her. Look at her. Yes. Good girl. Good job. Okay. Come on, buddy. That a girl. Nice job. So good, buddy. That's a good girl, huh? That's a good girl. So, I don't even know if I'm on the frame. I hope I'm in the video still, but we're just like taking a breather, you know, letting her like digest that victory right there. So, yeah, I hope I've communicated what I was trying to, you know. It's these like little moments like this that'll get her to understand that there's nothing, I didn't need to be afraid there, right? So then, that's my superstar right there. That's a good girl. Yeah, that a girl. Very good, you know, and in the process, we've learned communication. So, you know, that's going to become a central part of her training for this week, and we're going to learn how to have impulse control there. We're going to teach basically what it means to understand no, probably associated with that exercise. And that's what's all coming up, all right? So if you guys if you have any questions on this video, please let me know. Otherwise, we will see you in another video soon. All right. All right. We're going to go take a walk and celebrate. Let's go, buddy. Let's do this.